Welcome back to the show, everybody. Today we're going to throw a curveball at you. We're going to not do a Speedway show. This is our first non-Speedway live stream show. And we have actually the Northern California week. We had Russell the Rocket Green yesterday, and we have Dave Joyner in the Hive tomorrow. But today we're going to have some fun before I get my hair cut. And we're going to go ahead and do a live stream show about typhoon surfing. Typhoon surfing! Actually, there's supposed to be a typhoon coming in today, last night, and the typhoon kind of never came. So it inspired me. I'm like, hey, we're waiting for a typhoon. And we have no typhoon. That sucks. But being on the island, it's really nice because you think it's like blue waters and hanging out. It's really fun. I get to ride my Bumblebee bike in the summer on the beach. It's really nice, and you think that everything's perfect, right? There is the rock. It's really beautiful, and the sunsets are amazing. It's like a gorgeous, and then the days seem to last forever. It's really nice, and the beach is #2 best beach in the world, so it can't be that bad. And you can go sailing and hang out. You think life is perfect, right? Life is perfect. Well, it's not really perfect. And then you get to hang out in the sand and put your feet in the sand. The sand feels like the cooking ingredient, flour. Feels really good. And then my bird here, I get to hang out with my bird on the beach and play with my bird. She's usually on my shoulder, but sometimes I like to play with her on the beach, and it's fun. And also, living on an island, you get to do water sports, and I get to go snorkeling and diving in the ocean. It's really fun. If you like doing that kind of stuff, it's really a good place to be on a tropical island. It's really cool. And I like to go scuba diving, and hopefully we're going to go soon. And scuba diving, I have a lot of friends that have boats and stuff, so I go scuba diving in the ocean just for fun. And here I am going diving in the water. The water is really clear. It's really blue. It's really, really perfect. So we like to do water sports. It's really fun. If you live near an ocean, you want to do water sports and go in the beach and go in the ocean and go everywhere. So it's fun. One time a family member challenged me to see if I would do skimboarding. I'm a little heavy type guy, and so I just went ahead and tried it out, and I crashed really hard. Here I am skimboarding on the white beach, and I actually fell on my hand, and I injured myself. I thought I broke my hand. This guy, you can see he's ducking, and he's like, help, help, the bumblebee is gonna crash. The bumblebee is gonna crash. And I crash. When you're going on the skimboard, you go, well, the lighter you are, the better. And I'm a little on the heavy side, so it didn't go so well. And then when I fell really fast, like, whoa. So I didn't have time to prepare. I actually jammed my hand, and I thought I broke it, but thank goodness I just injured it for about a month or so. And that was okay. As a motorcycle rider, you can handle a little pain, a little injury. So we do a lot of blogging on the island, and it's usually a lot of fun, and the weather's nice. But sometimes the weather starts to change. And actually, we had a pretty mild winter this year. I was waiting for something big to happen. Last year, we had some really big typhoons, and we had one in the beginning of December of 2019, and we had a big one, Ursula, on Christmas Day of 2019. So we had some pretty big storms last year, but this year we haven't really had anything. Actually, it was 2020, not 2019. What am I talking about? And so we've had a really mild year, but this last year when the weather got really rough and stuff, before the COVID, they actually regulate the beach a little bit more now. So it's kind of difficult to just go and, jump on the beach when it's like typhoon. But before, I would get on my motorcycle and I would take my board and I would say, let's go surfing now. Let's go typhoon surfing. And it was a lot of fun. And we just went ahead, and there's a lot of surfing, when the waves get big. They don't get that big like Newport Beach or Huntington Beach, but they're kind of small and they get a little bit bigger at times. But people crack out the surfboards and they go surfing. But sometimes the water gets really rough. I mean, it's, when a typhoon comes in, the water is like horrible. And so they have these like floating docks, and then the water just comes over these docks. And a lot of the little kids, they go running on those docks when the water's like this. And the security and the police yell at them, get off the dock, get off the dock. But I kind of go into different areas. It's really fun. And I actually do a lot of blogging and typhoons. I'm like a blogger. And so I do a lot of blogging. And then I also do the typhoon surfing. And I just hold my GoPro and my selfie stick and I go surfing and just get wiped out. It's really a lot of fun. And, we're going to talk about that today. Sometimes the weather changes, right? And it's not always perfect. And it's wipeout time, It's what being a motorcycle rider, a speedway racer, retired, I like to get wiped out. So it's pretty fun. So we actually go ahead and chase the typhoons. And we go ahead and just have a good time. And we're going to do some typhoon checking out, past typhoon checking out right now. So we're at the beach today. The wind's blowing really hard. And there's supposed to be a big storm coming in about 3 days from now. It's outside of the country. But the wind's blowing strong. The kiteboarder, the windsurfers are having a great time out here. They're really enjoying themselves. The wind's blowing strong today, and these guys are having a blast. The coconuts are falling off the tree. It's really like crazy. There's people picking up trash here. Hello. Hi. And so we're here at Bulldog Beach. The wind is really strong, so it's knocking a lot of the debris out of the ocean, and it's pretty rough here today. So we're just enjoying the day. It's windy and having a good time here at Boulevard Beach in Boracay. Yeah, the wind comes like a day or so. We're supposed to, like I say, have a typhoon right now, but the typhoon never came. We didn't have too much in 2020 or 2021 or whatever. We didn't have a lot, but we were expecting, something really big, but we didn't really get it. And so when the weather changes and the waves, they don't get really big, I must say, but they're very powerful. The typhoon swells. They go really fast, and they can actually take you out in the ocean and like make you wipe out, like die out there. So even though the waves aren't really big, you might just go, oh, they're nothing. But actually the power, the force of Mother Nature is very powerful in typhoons. And even though like maybe the waves aren't really huge, the current is very powerful. And it's like all you can do to stay from getting swept out in the ocean. So it's pretty powerful, and it's pretty fierce. I mean, typhoons are no thing to like joke about, but I like to joke about it because most people stay in the house during a typhoon. They're like, I am gonna hide in my house, and I say I'm gonna go out in the ocean. outside yesterday. Today, the weather's still like that. You just gotta find something fun to do on a rainy day, you know? When you live on an island. Since I was a little child, I was body surfing at Newport Beach, California. Hanging tent all the time. Going on the wild, rough surf. I almost drowned out there when I was a little kid because the water was so wild. So, since I was a little boy, I used to do this kind of stuff. It's lots of fun. Hanging out in the water and enjoying some surfing in the typhoon. Some say I'm crazy, but the last typhoon was really crazy. Oh, no breaking on me. It's so much fun. It's like a lady slapping me in the face. Even if you don't catch the perfect wave, it's fun. I think I've ended the day here in the typhoon waters of Boracay. Now that's fun! I mean, who wants to stay in their house in a typhoon? Get out there and get in the water. You know, motorcycle racers have a little craziness to them anyways because they like to ride motorcycles and race with no brakes. So why not get out in the typhoon? That water is really fierce. I mean, that water, I have another video and I think that thing just knocked me into the ocean. I got caught up in a fishing net and I thought I was going to be like taken out to the deep water and just die out there. I mean, it's crazy, but it's a lot of fun. They thought they had it up high enough, but this water is just getting really high tides. More than before, it's going all the way into the beach. Ah! Shit. I got caught on a fishing net. The fishing net was taking me out to the ocean. So it's very dangerous out here. Moving the boat. The boat's very hard to push. It's very hard. I'm trying to help him with one hand. I had a fishing net. It's like a big fishing net. Held on to me and it almost pulled me in the ocean. All the bamboo, the water is just going crazy. Yeah, the water is going. They were pushing that boat because it was going to go out in the ocean. And like I said, the power of the typhoon is really strong. So when the typhoon is there, it's really wild and it's a lot of fun. And it's scary because, you know, you really feel the power of the water, Mother Nature. You really feel like when I fell down, I got up really quick because I'm like, I'm not going out in the ocean. I felt for just a few seconds that, you know, I was going to be taken out because the water was so powerful and it was just so, it could take anybody out in the ocean. I mean, it's like I say, not big waves, but the force of Mother Nature is insane. And then the next day after it happened, it's like there's nothing happened. I mean, it just like the weather just changes and everything turns fine. We're going to go ahead and go back to the same spot I was just at the next day. We're at the Boulevard Beach here, just a short time after the typhoon came in, and it's really nice today. Very lovely water, very beautiful. It's really nice. Just like a day ago, there was like a boat that was like completely going under the water right here. As you can see, there's a rope here, and the boat was right here. The guys were like frantically trying to save the boat. The high tide was washing it out in the ocean. It was really pretty nuts what was going on. And now the water is very calm. The boat, they got the boat the heck out of here. I think they weren't expecting the boat to have a problem, but the tide was so far up that it created a problem. But the beach is very beautiful today. One thing about a tropical island, if you notice, that it rebounds very quickly from disasters or bad weather like a typhoon. It just takes like a day or two, and then all of a sudden it rejuvenates back the way it used to be. I think the islands have been doing this for thousands of years, so it's kind of used to it by now. And the island really is beautiful. The coconut trees are nice, the sky is blue, the water is really green. It's really beautiful. And except I enjoyed the rough water. It was fun. If you saw my videos before, I was having a blast. Probably was a little scared that I was gonna like get drowned. I had a fishing net right here catch me. It was a big fishing net, and it started taking me out to the ocean, and it actually tripped me. And I looked down, and there was a big fishing net. It was big. It wasn't like a little one. And I was like, I had an injury about a year ago on my feet, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get swept out. It was wrapping around my feet, and that's where I had my injury. And I quickly rebounded from it, but this was the area that the fishing net wrapped around my leg and actually knocked me off balance and pretty much almost to the ground, almost into the ocean. But we had a pretty crazy experience here the other day, and today's the sun is out, there's no rain, the sky is blue with beautiful clouds, so it's really a nice day today. Beautiful sky, coconut trees in the sky. This is paradise. So, but the other day, I don't know if it was paradise, I think it was a hellhole, but it was a lot of fun. Actually, a lot of people don't like that kind of weather, but I do. And I love the rougher water. The rougher water, the better for me. So I like to laugh a lot, I think. Some guy, he made a comment, he said, oh, I love your surf videos, they're so good. And I was like, oh, you like my surf videos? Very good. Well, the surf isn't as good today as it was the other day, but it's okay, we'll give it a go. But we're here on the island just only 2 days after the typhoon, and the weather's nice, the water's nice. I think I'm going to try to do some boogie boarding, even though it's not as fun as the typhoon. So have a good day, take care. Typhoons are really fun to surf in. I mean, they're crazy. Like I say, the power. When I fell down in that thing, I was in the water actually. I actually fell down and I could feel myself being dragged out into the ocean. And I'm like, I'm not going to be taken out in the ocean. So sometimes when you have too much fun, it's very dangerous. I mean, there's some wild stuff. We're going to go with some more typhoon videos, but we'll talk about that later. But today, we're going to also talk about the Typhoon Yolanda back in 2013. It was the most powerful storm typhoon in recorded history, and I was in it. I actually blogged it. I got to find that blog. I'll go ahead and post that. But I have just a short video, and the waves were crashing. There was like roofs flying off. There was like animals flying in the air. It was like watching that Wizard of Oz movie when they're in that tornado and then there's things flying, cows were flying. It was crazy. And I was like blown away. I mean, the weather, I've never seen anything. It was the worst recorded storm ever on the Earth's history. And I was there. Here it is a little bit, but I have more, but we'll show you a short clip here of the Typhoon Yolanda. Here's the typhoon by the pool. Very beautiful day today. Sunny summer day in the Philippines. Sunny summer day. I don't think so. I told a lie. I must admit it. But that typhoon was actually, I could not go surfing in that one because I couldn't even get out my front door. I actually got my front door, just walked a few steps. Things were flying, almost hitting me in the head. Big pieces of roofing were flying. It was insane. There was things in the air. It was like watching that movie, The Wizard of Oz. It was like that. But surfing in the typhoon is a lot of fun. Usually the typhoon, the waves just break really abnormal. They're really hard to catch because they're just breaking like a monster. Stand up real good. Here's one. There you go. The ocean has a real anger. That's the anger right there. The ocean's a very dangerous place. You must respect the ocean. The ocean will respect you. The ocean's a very dangerous place. We're here in the waters of Boracay. Woo! Getting smashed. It's always fun. Getting wiped out. The water today is just angry. It's really mad. The water just wants to kill somebody. You're not gonna get me, pal. The water's breaking like wild. Usually in typhoon weather, the water is just angry. This is a nice wave. This water is like brutal today. The water is not going to get me, pal. I don't want to go down that way. And I can swim a little bit, and so I make sure I don't go down. But you must respect the water, even though it looks like I don't respect the water. I do respect the water, and I try to be careful. I try to have fun, though. I try to like walk the line, kind of the danger line, and walk. I don't want to get caught in the fire pit, though. I don't want to die drowning, but I sure have a good time. And I do a lot of scuba diving and stuff, so I swim a little bit, and it's fun, and it's really kind of exciting when the typhoons come. This year, like I say, we didn't have a lot of typhoons, so that was good. That was good. And but we sometimes have several days notice, like we had a typhoon coming like today and yesterday, but it kind of fizzled out or it moved somewhere. And today's like blue skies, and we never were actually hit with a big typhoon. So it's really good. And everyone is preparing for disaster. And, you know, they close the island as far as the boats, and everything's closed when they have a typhoon. But, you know, like several days in advance, because you could see the typhoon coming at you on the map and on the radar. And here's a vlog of Typhoon Tasoy. Tasoy means white foreigner. And this white foreigner was coming to the islands about a year or so ago. December 1st, 2019, and we're getting ready when it got to the Philippines to Tasoy. So that's in Boracay, and we're waiting. So anyways, the typhoon is like 800 something. Coming this way, 150 kilometers away. Yesterday it was like enough rainfall, and then and a few other places, but cold. And it's going to really be strong. A super typhoon now. So yesterday they downgraded it, but we're here at Iligan Typhoon here, and it's gonna hit. And then on Tuesday is when the storm. Where the storm hits, it's gonna be like damage. So it's gonna be really bad. Every typhoon. It's very sunny, windy, and disasters. They build a lot of Napa huts, like we saw today. We saw these Napa. Like even in 2013 or 14 when Yolanda hit. So the typhoon coming at us about 100 off, and then it's moving towards the 800 kilometers away from the Philippines right now. Luzon and Samar. And it's going to hit right, they're going to evacuate the people, and then we're here in the middle of the Philippine chain. So it's better because it just generates power crisp. That's why in the Typhoon Yolanda, the typhoon hit that area first, and the people weren't home. It's a little overcast. It's a super typhoon now. It was a typhoon, but the one gusting pretty heavy. Our first super typhoon of the year, and hopefully nobody gets hurt. There's always a lot of blah 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 blah. It was fun. You know, it's exciting when the typhoon's coming because you're like tracking the typhoon and like, where is the typhoon now? It's a lot of fun. Everybody's scared and hiding in their house. And I'm like, where's that typhoon? I want to find that typhoon. All right, we're here at the ocean. We're going to take some waves here. We're going to check out some weather. We had a little typhoon. Waves aren't too big today, so we can do this one. Last time I came in the ocean during a typhoon, I lost my hat and my glasses. Everything fell off. It was wild and nuts. I lost everything. So this time I got smart. I took it off. But it's a beautiful day here in paradise. Somebody is coming today and they asked, what's the weather like? And I said, typhoon! No, it's not too bad. We had a little rain last night and a lot of rain yesterday and today. Whoa! Whoa! Today, nice weather. It's good. We're gonna do some body surfing. We're gonna enjoy the island. Surfing here. Gotta catch the perfect wave. The end of summer. away from the beach. Come back here, you varmint. So who says that living in an island is boring? Yeah, who says that it's boring getting wiped out in the typhoon water? It's a lot of fun. I mean, that's one of the most fun things I've ever done is just go typhoon surfing and being out in that water. Like I say, the waves weren't as that big, but the current will take you right in the middle of the ocean. It's fierce. I mean, it's pulling you like so fast. It wants to pull you out. It's really fighting to take you out. I mean, it's not just like a little water. The current is so strong. It's just really unbelievable. And that's what makes it so much fun. The challenge of not letting the ocean take you out and wipe you out. It's a good time. And also getting ready for the typhoons is a lot of fun too. I kind of, even though I really don't like them that much, but I really kind of miss them too. So if they come, it's also welcome, especially if I have my GoPro. My GoPro got messed up, so I need a GoPro because I can't go out in the ocean without a GoPro. But yeah, just preparing for the typhoons is really cool. It's like a suspense movie, Here comes the typhoon. It's December 1st, 2019, and we're getting ready for the typhoon Tisoy coming. It was Kamari, but they changed its name when it got to the Philippines to Tisoy. So that's the name that we're gonna say, Tisoy. And we're here in Iligan Beach, beautiful Iligan Beach in Boracay, and we're waiting for the typhoon to come. And it's very beautiful. They have a bat cave here, a really nice bat cave over here. And so anyways, the typhoon is like 800 and something kilometers out of the Philippines right now. And it's coming this way. It's moving about 15 knots an hour. And it's about 800, like I say, 850 kilometers away. Yesterday it was like 1,050, and today it's only 850. And it's coming, they say maybe by tomorrow we'll have rainfall, and then the eye of the storm will hit on Tuesday morning, all throughout Tuesday. It's going to hit in Luzon, Samar, and a few other places. Bicol. And it's going to hit Bicol region, and it's going to really be strong. They say it's going to be a Signal 1 alert, which is a very strong. It's actually gone up to a super typhoon now. So yesterday they downgraded it to a typhoon, strong typhoon, and today they upgraded it to a super typhoon. So let's see what happens here. But we're here at Iligan Beach, beautiful Iligan Beach. It's very beautiful, and we're gonna get ready for the super typhoon here, and it's gonna hit tomorrow. This area, the Room chain, there are going to be heavy rains on and off all throughout the region, and then on Tuesday is when the storm is going to hit all day. It's going to be very powerful. So we're here on a beautiful sunny day before the storm hits. It's very beautiful. So the storm is coming, the typhoon. It's a super typhoon, and we hope it's going to be about 150 knots an hour, so it's going to be pretty fast. I think the people who get hit first are really going to be like damaged, so it's going to be really bad. So we're getting ready here for the super typhoon to hit. It's windy today, but it's sunny, and it's the way it is every typhoon. It's very sunny, windy, and then boom, typhoon hits. So anyways, we're here. It's so nice. You think, oh, there's nothing going on, and then wham, the typhoon hits. It blows right through. And luckily where I'm at, it's in the middle of the chain, the island chain. So the first people get hit really hard. I think I said Bicol. I don't know that place, but it's funny. I said it wrong. I think it's Bicol, and I said Bicol. But going ahead and boogie boarding and Typhoon is really a good time.
We're here at the world famous rock, the Willie's Rock, and we're going to do some surfing today. The water's a little bit rough today. It's windy out on the beach, and it's going to be a fun day of surfing. We have some Typhoon, rough waters, perfect for surfing, and it's a lot of fun. So we're going to enjoy the day in the ocean. Woo! Near the rock, the famous rock. It's really windy. It's the habaga season. And for you that don't know what the habaga season is, it's when the windy area is on this side of the beach, and it gets really windy, and with the typhoon, the waves really got big. So it's gonna be fun. You got the habaga and you got the typhoon all together. So it's a perfect storm. Looking forward to it. Love this kind of weather. Really great. More better than the summer kiddie pool water. It's fun in the summer, but this is really fun. The current really is like pretty strong. So we like really crazy water. Gonna get like splashed. It's a little cold. I guess that's probably because we're in a typhoon. We're in a typhoon! Very beautiful. The waves are crashing nice. Very gorgeous. Woo! Woo! Oh! We're headed out to the surf. Surfing USA! Oh, I mean Surfing Philippines. That's the wrong song. Ah! You're gonna get wet, dude. Hang on. Hang on.
How fun is that? I mean, you can't buy that at Disneyland. You can only buy that in the ocean during a typhoon. And they have a back beach, this place called Boulevard. And they have a lot of windsurfing at Boulevard, and I like to kind of like check that out before the typhoon. And here is Boulevard Beach on a crazy windy day.
Welcome to Bulldog Beach. It's a windy day here. Lots of action going on here. It's like a typhoon weather out here. These guys are going crazy. It's really nuts. The wind, this is the back beach in Boulevard. And we have some kite surfers jumping. Look at that jump. Whoa! 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 That got crazy. 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 Hello! Good wind, good wind. Yeah, party, party. Party, party. These guys are going crazy out here. Woo, I got stuck in the line. These guys are going nuts. The wind is blowing really heavy here. Look at the trees. The trees are going crazy. Oh, look at that guy. Whoa. These are the expert windsurfers. They're getting some serious air. Really wild stuff. The wind's blowing really heavy right now. Hello. These guys are getting ready to go out. Okay, let's go windsurfing. Come on in, let's go windsurfing. Woo! There goes the guy right here. Look at him. Whoa! Whoa, very good. Oh, very good. Hold on. Hold on. Woo! There we go. Party, party. He's gonna go surfing now. There he goes. Woo! These guys are getting some serious air today. Serious air. There's some air right there. Woo!
That is fun, even just to watch these guys. I mean, it's really cool. And, you know, I had a neighbor, he's a Korean guy named Mr. Lee, and he was doing that windsurfing thing. And he's a light guy. He weighs probably, 100 pounds or something. And he was doing it in that kind of wind. And it just took him up and it never brought him down. He was like flying in space. And he ended up hitting a coconut tree finally when he came down. It was flying around in the ocean, and then he landed in a coconut tree, and then he crashed and he passed away. So I said, I don't think I'm going to be doing that one. That's a little crazy, especially in windy weather. So I just like staying in the ocean a little bit closer to the ground.
Whoa! Waiting for the perfect wave. The end of summer. The summer that never ends. We're waiting for some big waves out here in Boracay. Come on, big waves! Come on! Oh, I think we got one. Oh my God, here we go. We got one. Shit. I just missed that wave. Here comes the other one. Whoa! Whoa! I got... Whoa! I think I got that one. My board is at the beach. My pants are again down. I don't want to show you. Oh, my hat. My hat got blown away. Woo! Oh God, I just lost my hat. There's my hat. Woo! I guess I better take my hat off, huh? Or I'm gonna lose it. My board went all the way to the beach. My pants went all the way to my ankles. I don't want to show you that. Maybe either you'll laugh at me or I'll have a bunch of new girlfriends. I'm not sure which one. Oh. Okay, board. There's the board. It's all the way at the beach. The board is very naughty. I think I'm going to take my hat off. I lost my hat. I caught a wave and I got wiped out.
Yeah, either you're going to laugh at me or I'm going to have lots and lots of girlfriends. I can't believe I said that, but I said that. I guess I can believe that. Why not? And so, yeah, surfing in the water is really like fun, and it's really just a good time. I mean, doing the typhoon surfing, how bad can it be?
Whoa! The water is like nuts out here. Very powerful, like a monster. Wow. We're out here in the ocean, boogie boarding. Woo! Whoa! The water is just angry. I gotta hold on my board so I don't get chilled. Woo! Woo! This is nuts out here. Oh yeah! I have never been out in the water this angry on Boracay before. Oh! Oh! Woo! Oh, wow, this is crazy. Big waves crashing. Wow, this is really nuts.
It's really nuts, and it's really fun. It's just you're getting pulled so hard into the ocean, and waves are hitting you with a lot of force, and it's just really like a good time. It's like an e-ticket ride at Disneyland. Like, you feel like you're living. I mean, staying in house and hiding behind the covers is no good. You want to be out there having the action. You feel like you're alive, like you're enjoying your life.
Here at the beach. It's really wild and crazy. I love it. I just lost my shoe. Come back here, shoe. And the water's really wild and rough. Here it is, coming over the thing. Look at this, it's crazy. Woo, crazy. I hope I don't get hurt out here. I have my boogie board. It's flying away. It's really wild though. The water's just going like a monster. I hope it's not too dangerous for me. But what the heck. Gonna try it out and see. The water is very angry, blowing like crazy out here. A lot of the businesses are closed. The typhoon's coming. The water's coming up over the beach. It's really wild. Hi, bud. So let's give it a go. We're in the middle of like a typhoon. Body surfing, boogie boarding. Woo! Oh yeah! Party! Woo! Can't wait. So we're here in the middle of this like typhoon or tropical depression or whatever they want to call it. But it's wild. And can't wait to get in the water. Just wish me good luck. Look at that. The water's like, look at my feet. Ah! It's really nuts here. So I hope I do okay. Please say a prayer for me, okay? Woo! That's really wild. I think this is the most wild water I've been in. So I hope I don't fly away or something. Take care. Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna fly away in the ocean. I think I'm gonna drown. I mean, that stuff is it's like fun, like you just have a good time because you know you're not gonna like die. Like you say, like, no way am I gonna die. Like you fight it, like you fight, like your life, you don't just like take, just like nothing. I mean, you fight for your life and it's really a good time. It's a challenge. And it makes life really worth living when you enjoy the excitement and the action of the ocean. It's powerful, it's dangerous, and it's really mean.
Really like a wild day today. I think it's really a nutty day out here. Woo! The water's so angry, it's just like wild, so like crazy. They're very powerful too. The water's really angry today. Really super wild. I can't really get my boogie board out here because it's just too much. It's dangerous too, so you gotta respect the ocean. If you don't respect the ocean will not respect you. So you have to be careful. Always be smart. They're moving the boat up right now because I think the tide is just getting too high. The water's getting just too high here.
Yeah, you must respect the ocean, or the ocean will not respect you. Once upon a time, I had a girlfriend who disrespected the ocean. And I told her, I said, you have to respect the ocean and you have to be careful, And she was very, well, like, I know, quit talking to me. Because I talk a lot, I guess. I'm a blogger, I can talk. And so she went out and ventured out a little deeper into the ocean. Not during a typhoon, but during some rough water. And then I said, come here, don't go out, because she didn't swim that well, a little bit, but not for this sort of angry water. And so she wouldn't listen to me. She thought that she knew more than I knew. And then she went out there and the waves start crashing out and she's yelling, help, help. And I went and rescued her. And I said, don't you ever do that again. You must listen when I tell you that the ocean's a very dangerous place and you must be very careful. And even though I don't look like I'm careful, I am very careful because I do not want to die in the ocean.
in the ocean. Got the boogie board. We're gonna do some boogie boarding today. Oh, it's a little chilly out here. We're gonna hit some big waves here. Here we go. Whoa! Here we go. Woo! Here we go. Whoa! Oh, here we go. Woo! Oh! Oh, come on! Oh! I gotta get out here! Oh! Oh, this bullshit, bull crap! Oh, my pants are coming down. Okay! We're in the water, Baraka getting wiped out. Oh! Not good. Woo!
Who likes to get wiped out? I like that one. It's good time. The more you get wiped out, the more fun it is.
We're headed out in the ocean. I have my glasses and my hat on today because I know the water is not going to blow my hat and glasses off. Just like 2 days from the typhoon, and the water calmed down a lot. It's not calmed down totally, but it calmed down a lot, and it's really nice. I think I can catch a few waves. During the typhoon, the water was just breaking like one after another after another. It was really pretty wild, and I'm out here in the surf now. The water's breaking a little bit. Woo! Breaking a little bit, and not that big though. Not like the typhoon. The typhoon was just absolutely insane. Oh, got hit a little bit there. I'm right where I'm getting knocked around a little bit. But oh, I gotta stop that. So I'm back. I'm out here deep enough, I hope, to not get smashed like this. I'm not out deep enough. No. Okay, come on. The waves keep going out deeper and deeper. I guess it's bigger waves than I thought. There it is. Oh, oh, that was pretty good. I thought the waves were like nothing, and the waves are coming in like better. It's actually better waves today than it was during the typhoon, because it was so hard to catch a wave during the typhoon. Yeah, I'm gonna try catching a wave here. Woo! Now that I'm out here, the waves don't come up big. Come on, that's BS.
Always when you want the waves, they don't come. Doesn't that suck when you're like out there like, okay, I'm ready, and then no waves come? I don't like that one. And so I enjoy the waves when they come, and it's just a good time. And I hold on to that boogie board just in case. And but the water does, calm down. And in the summer, it's like a lake out there. It's really flat. My friend Jimmy Gentili, he's like, don't you not like that when the water is so flat? And I said, but Jimmy, it gets rough during the winter months. And so it's a good time. And that's actually one of my most fun times in the ocean.
The water was very strong. So I just want to bring you out. I finished. I got only a couple good rides today, and the water was really angry and really rough. So I was able to only get a few good rides, and it was a lot of fun. Somebody that watched me surf said, I look awesome out there. So that was good. Thank you very much. And the water is really rough today, and really nice. So I just finished my boarding. I brought the camera out there, but the water was just too angry to film. the water's just really not good, and the camera kept turning off. So that's why I was not being able to get too many surf videos, because of the water. But that's the way it goes. Last night I was at a club called Galaxy, and they would not let me take the camera because they don't, sorry, they don't want photos taken. But today I'm here at the ocean and the camera kept turning off. The water's very angry still from the typhoon.
Yeah, it's always angry from the typhoon. So we had a lot of fun riding those typhoon waves. It was not the perfect wave, but it was really powerful. It's really fun just trying to survive. Actually, that's the most fun part, is not getting swept into the ocean. There's nobody in the ocean, but I'm looking around and I'm alone. There's no lifeguards, there's nobody. So it's pretty fun. It's a good challenge. And so this week we do have a full show. We have tomorrow night, we have Dave Joyner in the Hive. We have Northern California week, and we're going to talk about Fast Fridays, see what's happening this year. And we have Reese Todd in the Hive on Wednesday, so we want to check that out and see what's happening with Reese. And we're going to talk about the show this week right now. Welcome to the Northern California Week in the Hive. And we have a really great week. It's all Northern California Week, starting with the amazing Russell Green, the Rocket, in the Hive. Then following Russell, we have the promoter of Fast Fridays, the one, the only, Dave Joyner. Dave, we have a writer, a very good young writer, very talented, Mr. Reese Todd. It's going to be an all Northern California week this week in the Hive. You're not going to want to miss it. We may have some surprise visitors, so stay tuned. All week, Northern California is in the Hive. Northern California in the Hive. Be there! Yeah, I'll be there. Hey, we had a great show last night with Russell Green. Russell's just an unbelievable up-and-coming writer. He just keeps getting better and better. And tomorrow we have the promoter of the Fast Fridays Speedway in Northern California, Mr. Dave Joyner. It's going to be fun. We're going to find out what's happening up in Northern California. And then the following day we have Reese Todd, a young writer. He's developing and doing good. He has a brother named Renton. He's a character, so hopefully we'll have a good time with Reese Todd in the Hive coming up Wednesday, California time at 7:30. I think it's 7:30 because he has to work, and we'll check on that. But we're going to have a good show, and thank you so much for watching the Typhoon Surfing. We had a good time, and I thought I'd share that with you. It's my first non-Speedway live stream show, and I thought that would be a lot of fun. So it was a good time. So we'll see you tomorrow night, 6 p.m. California time for the Dave Joyner Show. So have a good one. We'll talk to you soon. Stay on two wheels, no crashes, and we'll see you tomorrow night for the Dave Joyner Show. Take care.